So it can be really difficult to determine if someone is right for you because every relationship is very unique and there's no size fits all. However, there are some signs that the woman you're dating may just not be into you. And that's what we're going to talk about in this next video. Hello, this is Linda G. Robert. I'm your Back in the Groove Again coach, and I'm here to help you live your best life right now so you can love what you do. Now, let's talk about this. First, lack of communication. Maybe she's just not responding to you. Communication is essential in any healthy relationship. And if your partner is not willing to communicate openly or honestly with you, or if you find it really difficult to have a meaningful conversation with them, it could be a sign that you're just not compatible. If she's not responding to your text, it could mean she's busy, but it also could mean that, she's not into you. So you want to move on. Let's talk about different goals and values, right? Because it's possible that your partner has vastly different goals, vastly different values, vastly different beliefs, and that can create conflict. And it could actually make it really difficult to build a strong, lasting relationship. So if you do have certain values that you want in a relationship, or maybe certain beliefs and so on, you might have to think of ways to determine if the person is aligned with your beliefs and is aligned with your values. Questions, for example, or bring her in a certain environment that would help you determine if she believes or if she values this type of environment. That might help you as well. Your boundaries or disrespects your opinions, and this goes for men and women here. This is not just for men, of course. So if they disrespect your opinion, it's a red flag. Now, I am not saying that in a relationship you can't have different opinions. Of course, you can have different opinions, but when it's disrespectful, when the listening to you about your opinion becomes disrespectful, and there's no respecting your boundaries at all, that's a red flag. You want to start paying attention to that, because it might mean that they're not the right person for you. I know that initially you might not pay attention to the red flags. I'm going to suggest that you open yourself up and that you do start noticing these things. How you're going to know is you're going to hear something, and then something inside you is going to say, oh, ooh, and it could be a feeling. It could be a thought that comes to your mind. Pay attention to that, right? And pay attention to that over a few dates, not just a first date. Not because it wouldn't happen again, but sometimes you want to have the opportunity to see the person a second time or even a third time, and you want to continue to notice these things. And if you continue to notice these red flags, well, it's time to move on. Another thing you want to pay attention to is trust. Trust is crucial for building a strong and healthy relationship. If you find that you're constantly questioning your partner's honesty or trustworthiness, or maybe they betrayed you, maybe they betrayed your trust in the past, it could be a sign that you're not compatible. So, perhaps this is the second time around. Maybe you dated this person or even had a relationship with this person years ago. And something happened, obviously, that split you up. I know that it's normal to think about that this person is still the same. They may be, or maybe they're not the same. So the only way you're going to know is by having that dating relationship again, and by paying attention to your gut. Your gut will tell you. And if you can't trust them, then it's best to end that right away and then just move on. The final thing that I'm going to mention is the chemistry. Now, chemistry is important, especially in a romantic relationship. And if you don't feel a physical attraction, a physical connection, even an emotional connection with your partner, it could be a sign that you're not the right match. Now, I know I have been in a lot of relationships that I didn't feel the physical connection, and it didn't work out for me. What can I say? Sometimes I also didn't feel an emotional connection with that person, and it didn't work out for me. So if you know that fairly quickly in the relationship, you want to end it fairly quickly. I waited too long. I married men that I wasn't interested in physically. I didn't have the emotional connection. Married them and divorced them. That's what we're trying to prevent here. So this is really important. And it's important to also know that it's okay to end a relationship, to even end a dating relationship. If you don't think that it's the right fit for you, trust your instincts and prioritize your own happiness and your own well-being. Even if you've been alone for a while, it doesn't matter. You don't want to settle. Of course, this is for men and for women, not just for men. I think this video is great for women as well. Trust your instinct, and then just keep going. Be a happy single. Be a happy single, first and foremost. All right, this is Linda G. Robert, your Back in the Groove Again coach, helping you live your best life right now so you can love what you do. Like my video, subscribe to my channel for more awesome videos. Take care now. Bye-bye.